Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Kansas City Royals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaffy. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Seth Lugo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
About to get started here. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Hard hit left side. Slinging it to first in time. Now we check out the Astros lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
2 down, base is empty. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. We go to the bottom of the first, and starting in this one, Hunter Brown. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. Getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle, they're going to put the ball in play and hope that they can find those holes.
Throws to first in time.
Batting third, not shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. That one misses. Ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of the second. So the Houston Astros are in a strong position about halfway into the year as they're contending for a postseason spot. But Singy, they were supposed to be one of the top teams in the league. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now it's Christian Walker. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. No score here in the second. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 out man at first. And here comes Carlos Correa. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. The 1-1. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's a foul ball. Got him. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Approach me with caution, might have to get hurt. I tower from the treetop, but I came up from the dirt.
Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 2-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Going to count 1 and 2. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This one in the air, center field. Isbell should have this one. 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Top of the third, no score. Just a slow ground ball this time. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Oh, great stop from his backside. In there, he's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab, the throw in, throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. 1-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's Starling Marte. Pulls that one foul. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next pitch is outside. And right back to the mound. Over to first. That's out number 3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Royals baseball on the Show Midwest. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Stays alive.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's the third. Garcia slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fights it off, you'll see another. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Struck him out of the foul tip.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Digging in, Christian Walker. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Isbell settles underneath it, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, number 1, Isaac Rollins.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for 6.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Go-ahead run on base. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Base knock right field. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Off the mark there. Ball 3.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Runner takes off. Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 1 out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now up there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And here is Michael Garcia. Fly ball down the line. 2 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India. The 2-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. Pitch misses. Ball 3.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Astros.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Next to hit, Jake Myers. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. There's one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Cam Smith now at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. So now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Number 46 warming up as well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
Go-ahead run on base. Starling Marte up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the left fielder, Isaac Collins. And a big swing and a miss. Here's a high chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here in Kansas City. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí los platos de.
Leading off, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The 2-1. Just missed. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The 2-1. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. His 22nd homer of the year, and the Astros jump in front. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next to the Astros.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That was pretty nasty. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino.
First baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing, and he breaks his back. Correa. Now he launches a throw over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. To the right side, and that's just foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Out number 2.
Up next for the Royals.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. The Royals with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second, 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brian Abreu out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
2 outs. The base runners at first and second. Now at the plate, Jonathan India. And that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw home. Safe at the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to kick the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a bouncer. Paredes tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Seth Lugo gives way. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the... Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Nick Mears.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That's a slider for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia under it. And that is that. Astros are down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 7th, Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one out to right. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Royals,
Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And it's even up. Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
up next for the Royals.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Isaac Collins. Two down, nobody on. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Throws to first in time Flip to first, ends the inning. It's the Astros 2 and the Royals 1. We go to the 8th. Jeremy Pena steps in, leading the league in WAR, and that's no small feat, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, he measures everything, and he checks every box. Impacts the game in so many different ways.
One down. So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Isbell moving under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And just like that, his bat is blazing once again. Only a matter of time. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball is outside.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
Marte gets under it, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Steven Okert.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. We go to the 9th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And the 3-1. Popped up. Massey under it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
2 down, nobody on. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 3-2 down.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for Houston. They lead it 2-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
1-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab after a long run. One up, one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
In the air to left center. Myers on the move to the gap. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Michael Massey.
Last chance for the Royals. Now here is Michael Massey. They're down to their final strike. The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
I feel like we've seen this movie before, Boog. He comes on for the save, and for the 250th time in his career, he closes it down. He just keeps producing in these situations.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water. No daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my left like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym. Don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them. Let me state my case.